Hello everyone and welcome to another fail and clean episode, and this time we're gonna see this base getting attacked 3 times, 3 fails, and then the cleanup at the end. So for those who don't know, the whole idea of those kinds of episodes is showing you some fails, trying to learn from them, see why they didn't work, and then see the cleanup attack and see why it actually worked compared to the other ones. So the first attack on this base is a walking queen LaLoon, and I think that the main mistake on this one is actually using this kind of attack on this kind of base. With the skill squad, even if you're taking out your defenses, you're not able to reach the air sweepers, and they can do a lot of troubles unless you're going from very specific angles, in this case from the lower part of the base. It makes it a bit more complicated. I'm not saying that you cannot 3-star this base with this kind of attack, but it really lowers your chances for 3-star if you're not using the right attack on the right base. And I think, in my opinion, that the right attack on this kind of base is a LoGoWiPe attack. It's a go wipe with backend balloons after you take out the air defenses with the main kill squad and P.E.K.K.A.'s attack. And after that, and another attack that can be done is also a Valkyrie attack, which is very similar to LoGoWiPe, again with backend loons. So basically the same attack on this one. So after deciding, in my opinion, the wrong attack on this base, he decided sending some of the balloons from the right side, and I think that this one was another mistake. There's an X-bow, another X-bow on the left side as well, and also 2 Teslas over there. This was the first attack on this base, so you can be more forgiving on the first attack on this one. He couldn't know where the Teslas are and couldn't know that there's gonna be a lot of resistance on the left side. So basically he took out almost all of the defenses, only that one air defense that was left done a lot of troubles, and this basically got the fail. So yeah, let's go to the second attack. So the second attack and on this base was some kind of half Valkyrie attack with backend hogs with a walking queen. Very interesting composition, but again I think it's not really needed for this kind of base. Again, he could restart this base and done another mistake during the attack. You're gonna see that he's releasing the hogs from this part of the base a bit too early. Usually you want to wait for the golems and the kill squad and whatever is there to get into the core of the base, and once they are there, all of those defenses are starting shooting at them, and those hogs are surviving. And in this case he released the hogs a bit too early, and I think that this is what prevented the 3-star. So two main mistakes in my opinion. One is not using the right attack for it, and the second is releasing those hogs a bit early. So he deals with the clan castle, he funnels very well. The king and the valkyries and the golem are going towards the queen direction, and then you will notice how the hogs are released. I think he wanted to save that queen because he knew that he's gonna need her for the cleanup, and that's the reason he released those hogs a bit earlier than expected. So the queen did survive, but those hogs didn't. There were 2 Wiz towers over there and 2 Teslas, and he lost some hogs, about 6 hogs with those spring traps over there, and I think that this was the reason why that attack failed. So not many hogs are left. They're not gonna be enough to get the rest of the defenses on the base, even with that heal spell. And yeah, let's go to the next fail. So the next fail is gonna be the right attack on this base. He used Valkyries from the top of the base, exactly like it's written in the book. Just kidding, there are no books for it, but exactly like it should be done. But the main mistake was placing the second jump spell in the wrong location. So the first jump spell is gonna go somewhere here and allow access to this area, and the second jump spell you want to drop over here, which will allow access to the queen. Instead he dropped the jump spell over here, thought that the queen is gonna jump over here, and the queen didn't jump, which is kind of surprising, but I guess it can happen. So you want to use your spell in a way that will reduce any chances for failing, and that second jump spell was misplaced, and you can see the results of a very small mistake. It's not a huge mistake, but it definitely affected that battle a lot. You will see that the king and the golems, they're all stuck behind the walls. The golems are now bashing the walls over here. They want to go to those Teslas and that X-bow over here, but they're stuck behind the walls. So it not only did damage to the king, which was stuck on the way to the queen, it also did damage to those golems, and this is the reason why the left balloons did not survive. They had to deal with those Teslas over there and those air traps. So this was the main reason for the fail. Notice that on the right side the balloons are doing a nice job. They're taking out most of the defenses, and basically that jump spell really ruined the attack. And yeah, I guess we can go and see the 3-star on this base. So here goes the 3-star on this base. I planned this attack for Gabe. He doesn't have maxed Valkyries, so his Valkyries are only level 2, so he had to use Pekkas instead. Notice that there was a cannon over there, and basically I wanted the golem to go in this direction and not go to the cannon. It was very risky that they're gonna go over there, so I decided that Gabe is gonna take out that cannon before he starts the main attack. It's only 2 balloons, not a big deal, and now all the golems, almost all of them at least, are going to the right direction. So a rage spell is used in the dragon area, and that allows the queen and the wizards take out that dragon very fast. And now notice what happens when the jump is placed in the right area. The king taking out the queen very nicely, very easily. Those Teslas and the air sweeper are gonna go down by the golems and by the king, and this way the balloons on the left are gonna survive. They're also getting a shield for those balloons. And also notice the balloon drop. First of all, he's waiting for all of those defenses. You'll have to watch this video again to see all the details I'm talking about, because I'm talking while it's playing. But you should notice the way he drops the balloons. He's waiting for those defenses in the outer ring to start shooting. For example, this arch tower, he waits for it to start shooting inside the base, and after that he's releasing the balloons at that arch tower, and this way they survive. Notice that most of the balloons survive this battle, only cleaning is left. Another thing that you should notice when you're watching again is that the heal spell was dropped on the queen. It was planned that the heal spell is gonna be dropped on the balloons, but the queen is important for cleaning always in pretty much every attack, so he decided healing that queen when he's seen that the balloons are gonna survive this battle, and a lot of them, and that basically saved the queen together with 2 balloons that were sent at this cannon. So just play back this video and you will see what I'm talking about. So yeah, I hope you like it. If you did, like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see each other in the next video. Bye bye.